All right, so Danielson and Ospreay. That's the next thing I want to talk about. I just want to talk about the ending, the booking.
Mhm.
There's Will Ospreay. Elevate me to the sky, Robert. Yeah. Elevate me to the sky. Whoa. I love that fucking song. But anyways, so this was the ending where I guess I don't know what his move is called here. Do you know this move, Robert? It's
something Tiger Driver.
Isn't this the Tiger Driver, the one where he cripples you on your head?
Yeah. Okay. So Danielson takes the Tiger Driver. Let me just describe what happens for some people who might be listening to this. And then Danielson starts convulsing, and then what the referee. Actually, this is interesting that the referee, let me rewind that a little bit. The referee was calling for a doctor.
Yeah.
Calling, right when Danielson is vulnerable. Like, come on, don't do it right now. Let him finish him off. And then Ospreay didn't see that he was calling for a medic, and he hits him with his finishing move, and really fucking ends him because he was convulsing, and then he elbows him, and then the match ends, and then Danielson continues convulsing and everything, and Ospreay's all worried about him. Okay, well, I'll just give my opinion first, though, because I'll just say that I don't like when Danielson does this. I think this is his career-ending thing, where he's trying to make it, like, realistic, and, oh my god, I'm being paralyzed or something. Like, I don't know. I don't think it has a place in wrestling anymore. Maybe in the 80s when people thought it was realistic. When people thought it was real. Now, it's just in bad taste to me. So, anybody have any arguments with me, or is this fine with you?
Robert, you go first, brother.
Okay, so let me just first say in my initial reaction, that I didn't think it was anything serious. I thought Bryan Danielson was just selling it really well, right? And then this is all everything that was happening at the end was pretty much going to be part of an angle where the Don Callis family, the stable would turn on him because he's showing, he was showing concern for Bryan Danielson at the end. So I thought this was all part of an angle, right? So I didn't have any problem with it personally, because that's what I thought this was what direction this was going. So I didn't think this was in bad taste personally.
All right. Vlad, any comments on what I said, or
I wouldn't have had a problem with it if he hadn't already done something similar to a match I didn't even watch with Okada, where he was seizuring up again and foaming at the mouth. I mean, dude, okay, we get it. If this happens every time you have a serious match, then maybe you shouldn't be having a match. I don't understand.
That's how much he loves wrestling, huh?
I know. Whatever. If you heard, the stuff that he said on one of the collisions or dynamites, that this is like heaven for him. I mean, he sounded demented. He sounded absolutely retarded. No wonder WWE just said, "Yeah, go away, bro. Just go do whatever the hell you want to do. You sound insane." So. Anyways, no, but look, I don't have a problem. I wouldn't have a problem with this ending, or that he was fainting injury after the match, especially if this is like just to show that Ospreay is this like really great wrestler, right? But if he hadn't already done something like this a couple times, so that would be my only criticism of that injury angle aspect of it.
All right, and then I'll give you guys a minute to comment on the match in general if you guys care. I don't know. Robert, was it a 7-star banger? Was it good? It was really good. Or was it a 5-star at least? I don't know.
I can't give anything more than 5 stars. Come on.
Okay,
I'm not Dave Meltzer, but sure.
That's fine.
Okay, sure. I'll give it a 5-star. But there are times when my initial like prisoner of the moment type reaction, I would give a match a 5-star. But later on down the road, looking back, I wouldn't give it a 5-star anymore. So we'll see if I still think of it as a 5-star. But right now, sure, I would say it is. And just based on the ring work alone, the build leading up to this wasn't great. But let me give you a couple couple other matches as an example that I give 5 stars to, right? There's, I forgot which WrestleMania it was, but there was a Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels match in, I want to, WrestleMania 21, 22, I forgot
Yeah,
which
I
one.
think you're around. Yeah, it's around that
21,
time.
21 or 22, I think. That match I give 5 stars. I can watch that match anytime and absolutely love it. And I don't remember the build to it at all. Bret Hart versus Stone Cold, again I can't remember which
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
That one I do remember. WrestleMania 13.
Okay, that one. I don't remember the build to that either, but I can put on that match right now and still love it. It was classic. And I think later on down the line, I could say the same about this. This is really good. So, my initial preliminary rating for this, for the moment, I'll give it a 5 star. We'll see if if it still holds up to me as a 5 star later on down the line. But yeah, I love it. There was one spot I don't know how they fake this. Where Ospreay looks like he was going for the cutter, right?
Mhm.
And then Danielson hit him with the knee in the face. I'm like,
Mhm.
how do you guys do this?
Oh yeah, that was a great spot. I remember that
Yeah,
one.
I don't know how they do
I
that.
didn't have it bookmarked, but yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that one live, and that was
Mhm.
crazy.
I popped for that. I was like, whoa,
Well,
that's
Vlad,
crazy.
are
I
you
don't know
gonna
how
give
they
it
do
five
that.
stars too, or what? Just based on the match itself? Can you do that?
Well, I've heard everyone pretty much praise this match to the moon. Even Cornette thought that this was great. And I mean, I guess I'll say as far as modern matches go, the modern style of match, this was probably as good as it gets. Based on the two guys involved. It's just not my type of match. The stuff where they don't sell stuff and they chop each other and they do a whole bunch of stuff that I just don't
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, yeah. I don't think I
It,
would give it 5 stars, honestly. I
I
don't.
don't
It's,
understand. I don't understand the style. I don't understand why it's done. I mean, okay, maybe call me, I don't know, old school, or just call me someone that doesn't understand modern wrestling, I guess. But I don't understand that style of match. I don't understand how that makes sense to just hit each other, not sell moves, like get dropped on your head, pop right back up, do that. I mean, okay, like I said, it's a modern style match. I wouldn't give it 5 stars, but for the modern style and for the two guys involved, I guess it's as good as as it gets. I don't really know how else to describe it, but no, not my style, not something that I would want to watch again, or anything like
yeah, it
that.
didn't excite me. It didn't give me that
I don't
wrestling feeling.
understand it. I don't understand it. I mean, it's pretty much been
I
praised.
understand it. Some
No,
people
I mean,
just like the
I don't
moves.
understand the love for these type of matches. Is what I'm saying. I understand the match. I just don't understand the praise and the love. I mean, saying that it's a six. I mean, I think Meltzer said it was 6.5. Saying that it was the best wrestling match in North America. I mean, just stupid stuff. Just stuff that like just makes me think like, what? Like, did you not ever see a Bret Hart match? Did you not ever see a Shawn Michaels match? Did you not ever see a Kurt
Yeah,
Angle? I mean,
I
like, what
think
are you
it
even
really.
talking about, man?
Well, the thing that Robert said, how yeah, sure, there was no angle leading up to this, but I think that kind of matters, and it adds to the match. The match becomes even more intense when there's something extra other than it just being a match where they're trying to see who wins. You know, when there's an extra like hatred or something, or like MJF and CM Punk when they're like they look at each other and there's like literally hatred in their eyes, and then there's the matches where they're just like trying to see who wins and they're trying to have a banger with like a bunch of crazy moves. So yeah, I wouldn't give this 5 stars just based on the feeling test. Like I just didn't feel it was 5 stars. I didn't feel overexcited by it. And yeah, like Vlad said, I probably won't ever watch it again. So not 5 stars for me. 4.7.
Jesus,
No,
what are you kidding
okay.
me? Well, if in that case, it is basically a 5 star match. If you round
Okay,
up,
so Keon, just out of curiosity, what would you give the Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle match
Oh,
from WrestleMania?
yeah, 5 stars. 5 stars, but also
Okay.
because they made a little more sense too. Like I would take off points for like Vlad says when they do that stupid shit where they like chop me and you chop me or you punch me in the face and I'll just take it. Like
Okay.
go ahead, punch me in the face. Like
they did
I
that
don't
so many times in this match. It was asinine.
or go ahead and kick me in my chest like when they're on their knees and like
Oh my god.
go I don't like it. So Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not in agreement, but you know, it was good though. So, anyways, the angle to me was more interesting at the end. But the part what was interesting about how they were trying to call the medic and they didn't see it, and he went
Yeah.
ahead and hit him anyways. To me, that was an intricate ending that I thought was cool.